It's not because there is no gifting. It is because that thing has not manifested. You carry it, but it has not manifested. You carry it, but other years hid it. Other years covered it. Other years swallowed it. Other calendars swallowed it. Your greatness is in you. And that was why I was begging for who will sing for me. Ebubekwela. Can he sing in an email? No, not email. For everyone hearing the sound of my voice, what will carry you to the zenith of your life is in you. When you were passing through the hard time, it was there. It is still there. One thing the devil cannot do is to take away what God planted. The only thing he can do is to cover it. The only thing he can do is to delay it. He cannot take it away. What will make the difference in you in 2023 is not about to come. That is why nobody gives you healing. Even when you are sick in your body, nobody gives you healing. That is why when we pray for you for healing, we do not say receive healing. What we say is receive healing. The English word receive is not to have something for the first time. Anytime you hear receive, it means you are taking what you had before. So, from the beginning of your life, there was provision. You had healing. Sickness came to make you lose the healing you have. So, when we pray for you, we say receive healing. If you are receiving something for the first time, the word is sieve. You sieve it. But when you hear receive, it means you are taking back what you had before. When he created you, he designed you. When he created you, he empowered you. You may meet me in the bush, but I carry the oil of a king. The only thing is that I am wrongly located. But my location does not describe what I carry. There's a mechanic, there's a governor. You meet him at the mechanic workshop, fixing your vehicle. But inside of him is a governor. It takes only time. And what did I come to do? I come as a prophet to bridge the gap so that you can manifest. In 2023, I come to tell somebody that you are about to manifest. The reason many are not married up until now is because the marriage that was coming their way is not the main marriage. But now that it is time for manifestation, the right one will come. There is something you carry over the years. People are crying, people are dying, but you carry something. I read my Bible, and it got to a time Jesus said, don't you know that my time has not come? He didn't say, don't you know that I do not carry the grace? Don't you know that I cannot do it? He said, my time has not come. Why? When it is your time, it is your turn. I came in 2023 to tell somebody that it is your time for manifestation. I came in 2023 to provoke somebody to enter your manifestation. This is 2023. The devil cannot stop you except you allow him. How can he stop you? Look at me. I came into this house prepared. Matakatata yata. I will tell you the truth this morning. And what is the truth? Your destiny is not in the devil's hands. Your destiny is not in the hand of your haters. Your destiny is not even in the hand of your lovers. Let me shock you. Your destiny is not in the hand of your father. Your destiny is not in the hand of your mother. Your destiny is not in the hand of your friend. Listen to me. There is something in you that you cannot handle. The devil cannot handle. You can't take it away. God is not a man that will give and take. He has given you something. And anytime you arrive to that place where you manifest what he has put on the inside of you, the Bible says, for all creatures are waiting in earnest expectation. They are not just expecting, but they are earnestly expecting. What are they expecting? They are not expecting me to buy a new car. They are not expecting me to build a new house. They are expecting me to manifest. They are expecting me to manifest. In 2023, you will not struggle. Do you know why that sickness came? Doctors were confused, but you didn't die. Do you know why that trouble came? Everyone around you could not help, but yet you didn't die. It's an indication that there is something in you. There is something in you that must manifest. There is something in you that must show up. Can somebody stand up and say, there is something in me? Let me shock you with one word. Sit down, but don't go down. I will soon ask you to stand. Let me shock you with one word. The reason you are suffering all manner of sicknesses, they are all because the devil wants to distract you. But let me talk to you about destiny. If you are suffering high blood pressure now, when you begin to manifest, high blood pressure will go. If you are suffering diabetes today, immediately you begin to manifest, diabetes will go. Why will it go? When you enter your original destiny, you become the original of yourself. I want to shock you. I want to shock you. The reason there is trouble in many families, the reason there is trouble in many villages, is because somebody like you is yet to manifest. When you manifest, trouble will end. Whatever gets you provoked is an indication of what you are called to solve. Anytime people insult your family and it pains you, others may take it, but you don't feel like taking it. You say, I can't take that insult. It's an indication that you are carrying something that will end the insults. And I came in 2023 to wake that thing up. Help me hit your neighbor and say, wake up. Help me slap your neighbor and say, wake up. I came in 2023 to tell you the reason you hate poverty, the reason you hate lack, is that on the inside of you are treasures to make money. So something in you is hating poverty because there's an empowerment in you to be a lender and not a beggar. Anytime you hear people insult you because of money, and it looks like your head will blow off, your mind will blow off, your appetite will cease, it's an indication that there's a deposit in you that you are supposed to be given out to money. And in 2023, I came to wake that thing up. Somebody say, wake me up. I came to wake that thing up. Listen to me. Anytime small things do not move you, it means there is deposit of big thing inside you. If there's anybody here, anything small doesn't move you, congratulations. It is not a bad habit. It's an indication that something big is inside you. Can I talk to you now? Ladies and gentlemen, where I meet you does not matter. I may meet you anywhere. Where I meet you does not tell who you are. You cannot conclude me by where I am now, because where I am now is not my permanent place of stay. I am passing by. Matata yata. You saw me in 2022, but wait to see me in 2023. Why? I have crossed over. The things you know me with before are no more in existence. I am showing up at the other side. I came to provoke somebody by the prophetic unction. I came to invade you so that the negatives will leave you. There is something called manifestation. Somebody get provoked and walk around and now manifestation. Sit down, Madonna. Are you listening to me in 2023? And right where you are seated, you are feeling like I am not satisfied. There is a negative understanding of it. Some people call it anyuku. It's not true. It's not anyuku. It is my destiny calling my name. There is a deposit in me that cannot afford to die unfulfilled. There is something I carry. I am serving at the table, but something is speaking in me. There is something I carry. The one who gave it to me is the creator of the heavens and the earth. There is something in me. You may be my classmate, but you are not my destiny mate. We may come into the world the same day, but we are not carrying the same thing. Inside of me is a deposit of greatness. I have been waiting for 2023. Help me tell my father that I will not stop where he stopped. Help me announce to my mother that I will not stop where she stopped. Help me tell them that I carry something. What I carry must manifest. We may come from the same womb, but our wombs are not the same. Is somebody carrying something here? Somebody say 2023 is my year of manifestation. Do you believe this is your year of manifestation? Brother, hear me. You are hearing from me. 2023, and my language to you is that you carry what will make you laugh, even as at the time you were crying. Inside of you is a deposit that will make you laugh. You are crying because you lack understanding. You are crying because you were not manifesting. The person you are begging is somebody that should beg you. The person that is humiliating you is somebody that cannot stand you. The reason some of them do not want to employ you is because what you carry is more than where they want to keep you. Somebody say, I must manifest. If you say it, I will say something and close. I want to show you something. 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse number 13. If I see it on the screen, I'll be happy. If not, somebody get ready to read it for us. 1 Samuel 16 and verse 13.
Then Samuel took the horn.
Okay, thank you. Then, anytime you see in your Bible, then talks about that time. There is a time. It didn't happen yesterday, but it is happening today. It did not take place in 2019, but it will take place in 2023. Then Samuel took the horn of oil and anointed him in the midst of his brethren. In the midst of his brethren. This year, I prophesy into your life. Your brethren will see your manifestation. Those brethren that love you will see your manifestation. Those brethren that hate you will see your manifestation. But let me shock you. Whether they love or hate you, there is nothing they can do about it. Because your manifestation is beyond what they can handle. Is beyond what they can do anything about. Because your manifestation is divine. I am not raising a prayer point. I am telling you what will happen. It will happen so for you. If your amen look like the world, you will say it come to pass. If your amen look like you understand me, you will say it come to pass. If your amen look like you know the God I'm talking about, it will happen in your time. It will happen in your season. It will happen now. He took the horn of oil and anointed him in the presence of his brethren. Why are they taking it away? I'm not done. In the presence of his brethren, he anointed him in the midst of his brethren. Yes, continue. Excuse me. Can I talk to you? And the Spirit of the Lord came. Past tense. So when did the Spirit come? The Spirit came before the reporting of this speech. The Spirit already arrived before reporting it. That's why the word used was came. If not, it would have been come. Now, the Spirit of the Lord came upon David. And excuse me, brethren, what happened? And the Spirit of the Lord came upon David from that day forward. So Samuel rose up and went to Ramah. Let me explain. Samuel anointed him. The Spirit of the Lord came upon him from that day. But he didn't become king from that day. He was anointed king that day. The Spirit of the Lord came upon him that day, but he never became king that day. Hear me. That you didn't manifest it the day it came does not mean you will not manifest it. I can be born in a manger, but somebody in the inn will not be better than me. Where I was born does not matter. It is about what I carry that I will manifest someday. Jesus did not say they have not settled me. He said my time has not come. It's in me, but I'm waiting for my time. And the Bible told me that times and seasons are in his hands. And what does that tell me? Don't tell me about what I'm going through. For times and seasons are in his hands. And the time is happening to me right now. I feel so uncomfortable because something in me is saying, give me chance to express myself. Give me time to announce myself. Give me time to show up. On the other side, he was anointed king, and the Spirit of the Lord came upon him from that day. That means when you met me in the bush, I was carrying the Spirit of the Lord, but I was in the bush attending to animals. I was in the bush as a shepherd boy. But hear me, inside of me was the Spirit of the Lord. Inside the king, inside of me was the king that I am. But I am walking around the bush. You call me a bush boy, but I am not a bush boy. I was carrying oil. I was carrying the oil of Kingsley. I was carrying the Spirit of the living God, but I was inside the bush. Those who didn't know what I carry thought I was meat for them to eat. I talk to you a little bit because I want to leave you. Those who didn't know what I carry, they thought I was vulnerable. They thought I was weak. They thought I was rejected. They thought I was hopeless. They thought I was useless. But what they failed to understand is what I carry. What they failed to understand is that my head carry oil. I don't care where you met me, but there is something on my head. I don't care where you met me, but there is something on the inside of me. Those who didn't know what I carry, they called me a bush boy. They called me meat to eat. They called me a boy they can waste. They called me a boy they can kill. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let me shock you. He was carrying the oil. He was carrying the Spirit of the living God. Don't make mistake. He was carrying all of this. But brother, hear me. Saul looked at him and said, I will kill you. He took off. He was running from one bush to another bush. Saul was busy pursuing him. He was busy trembling for Saul. But ladies and gentlemen, the man Saul wanted to kill was not killable. Can I shock you? What he carried won't let him die. They are only making you run inside the bush. Run from bush to bush. That is training you, exercising you for the future. They thought they can kill you. You thought they can kill you, but you forgot you were anointed. You forgot. Somebody here forgot. You forgot where you are coming from. You forgot the oil on your head. You forgot the God that anointed you. You forgot the Spirit that is inside of you. And the Bible said when he was anointed by Samuel, the Spirit of the Lord came upon him. Samuel didn't see the Spirit. So even the one who anointed him only saw the oil but didn't see the Spirit. His brethren were there. They only saw the oil, but they didn't see the Spirit. And what is important is not the oil. It is not the physical oil. What is important is the spirit. Matalabayada. Legebabayakatataya. Zimbra anko toto yekedeya. What is important is the spirit. But hear me. When the oil came upon him, it was the Lord that told Samuel to go and anoint him. But the Lord never told Samuel that when you anoint him, I will do something. For when the flesh is anointed, the spirit is empowered. Take that one. When the oil came upon his head, the spirit of the Lord walked into him. They saw the oil, but they didn't see the spirit. Oh, you hear me? He stood up from there, and the spirit was inside him, and he went back to the bush. When Saul became sick, he became a playboy, an entertainer for Saul. He would play his guitar. Saul will laugh and smile. But inside of him was the spirit of the living God. Upon his head was the oil of kingship. He was carrying it. And Paul was pursuing him in the bush. Hear me. They have pursued you. They pursued you into 2023. They were unable to kill you in 2022. Not because you are so tactical. Not because you know how to dodge them. Not because you know how to run away from evil. It is because there is something inside you that you didn't see. And they also did not see. Inside of him was the spirit of the living God. There is somebody in this house. What I came for is to tell you in 2023, it is your manifestation. You didn't hear me? There is something inside you already. Somebody said to me, "I home now somebody." That's what somebody said to me. What's a man of God? I home now somebody. Or we're not hugging at somebody. It means there is something great inside you. You didn't hear me. I hug on at somebody. Something great is inside you. Listen to me. Say the truth. There's somebody here that cannot manage poverty. There's somebody here that cannot manage poverty. Anybody like that here? You are sure you can manage poverty? There's somebody here that cannot manage sickness. There is somebody around me. There's somebody here. You can manage lack. No matter how dry your pocket is, when you enter a house and they serve you food anyhow, you say, "I'm not eating." No matter how hungry you are, you rather starve than eat nonsense. It is not you, it's something inside you. It's a language that if I'm around you, I will help you interpret that language. It's inside you. Some people say it's pride. It's not pride. It's not pride though. How will you know it's not pride? You will know it's not pride because you are rejecting the food and all at a sudden it looks like a stone came into your stomach. Boom. The hunger will leave you. Why will the hunger leave you? They have touched the place of your oil. They have touched the place of your oil. You are no more hungry. You are living at Danumba Road, and somebody going your way want to give you a lift, but talks to you anyhow. Something in you say, "Walk down." You will come down from the vehicle and say, "I'm not going again. I want to go somewhere." Your heart is not bitter with him, but your destiny is saying, "I can't take insult." It is not a bad character. It is somebody waiting for manifestation. Is somebody knowing that there is where I'm going? Nobody dashes you money like a beggar. They will bring the money before you, no matter how hungry you are. You say, no, I don't need it. Why? Something in me is telling me that I'm only waiting for time of manifestation. Have I spoken to anybody? If I have spoken to you, stand on your feet. I'm not talking to everybody. I'm talking to somebody that must manifest this year. Listen to me. If you know you are set to manifest, you don't drag your husband with anybody. You don't drag your wife with anybody. It is an act of cowardice to say somebody want to collect my husband. Somebody want to collect my wife. That means the person is better than you. Oh, lagaya badada. Ketembra ankatayala. If you manifest, my friend, this year, give attention to manifestation. This is your year to manifest. If you hear me, say I hear. Somebody say total manifestation. That is, you will manifest them. You will manifest them totally. If you hear me, say I hear. Nobody should give you condition to marry you. You must get pregnant before I come to your people. Somebody say, God forbid. Nobody should give you condition. Do you know why? You are too loaded to be given condition. You are not a liability. You are an asset. Any man coming to marry you is coming to carry favor. The man should be craving for you, because he's coming to carry something. If you hear me, say I hear. You should let your husband, let your wife feel that they are blessed to have you. Help me touch your neighbor. Say, you are blessed to sit around me. Say it to that neighbor. Don't be afraid of your neighbor. Tell you, I will ask you to stand. Tell your neighbor, say, you are blessed. You are privileged to sit around me. How many of you know that greatness is contagious? Look at all the men around David. The day David was anointed, they were not anointed. But everyone around David, they are called the mighty men of David. That is to say, anybody that touches you body to body carry greatness. Anybody that is close to you carry greatness. So they are privileged to hang around you. So hanging around you is putting somebody into greatness. If you hear me, say I hear. I want to close, but I don't want to close until I know that you understand me. When you understand me, I will close. I came to tell somebody that 2023 is your year of manifestation. Not just manifestation. Okay, let me hear you say total manifestation. Okay, say it to me, something is boiling. Brother, say it to me, something is boiling. Brother, announce it. Where others go and fail, when you get there, you carry sources. Can I hear that amen 3 times? 1, 2. You see this year, I bet you by the mandate of heaven, I'm the man carrying the prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado. When men shall say there is a casting down, you will announce that there is a lifting up. You see this here? No story in Talknado. Money will jam money in your hands. Favor will jam favor in your hands. Before the middle of the year, anywhere we gather as a church, people will talk rubbish. they will announce Ndogwega Gadala. And that Ogwego, you will put your name today. Lagabayaka Tataya. Limbra Anko Toto Yezazeya. Listen to me. In Talknado family, I won't mix words this year. Let me say this to you. Agama Gwenye go Ogwego. Ogwego is Bebeleka. It's in the Bible. It's in the book of Deuteronomy. He said, I am the Lord that giveth thee power to make wealth. Ogwego. Said, I giveth thee power to make wealth. You see this year, my sons and my daughters, we will embarrass cities. We will embarrass men, we will embarrass women. My friend, in the market, buy the best cars. In the market, buy the best houses. Into the street, buy everywhere. Anything they put for sale, buy. Laka baba yaka.
He has lifted me.
Labraga yakate. I said anything they put for sale, do what? Anything they put for sale, do what? You are talking like you didn't hear me. Can you leave your seat and say, I'm going to buy? This is a prophetic word. I'm standing upon a prophetic altar. If you are going to buy, take some steps. Take some steps. They will not enter your hand until they enter your spirit. When they enter your spirit, they can enter your hand. My brother, help me tell your neighbor, I can buy anything. I can buy anywhere. I can buy anything buyable. Buy. Anything buyable. Can buy anything. If your neighbor puts his shop for sale, buy. Put his house for sale, buy. Put the estate for sale, buy. Put the car for sale, buy. Are you ready now? Laga ya. I'm sure you've not seen me talk like this. Hear from me. You see this here? Total manifestation. Total manifestation. You will manifest God's glory. In 1 minute, walk around and get the devil envious. Walk around, get the devil envious. Walk the way your enemy will start crying. Walk the way your hater will shed tears. Don't make them happy, make them cry. The devil is a bastard. And no, he doesn't have a father.
He has lifted me. He has lifted me. My God has lifted me. He has lifted me. We set my feet upon the solid. I did not shut in the gossip. We were not chilling a gossip about gossip. We were not chilling a gossip about gossip. We were not chilling a TV Mujara. We were not chilling a gossip about gossip. We were not chilling a TV Mujara. We were not chilling a gossip about gossip. We were not chilling a gossip about gossip. We were not chilling a gossip about gossip.
Listen to me. Listen. This year, I am not advising you, I'm instructing you. Anybody who is spiritually poor must not be your friend. I want everybody to hear me. I'm giving you an instruction for 2023. Anybody that is spiritually poor must not be your friend. If you came to church with the person, when you are going, you go through another way. Listen. Spiritual poverty is contagious. Don't keep them as friends. Everything they discuss with you is poverty based. Bring it down, let them hear me. Please bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Let them hear me. Listen, I don't know where you are in this church. Those of you at the gallery, at the overflow, inside, outside, hear me. Anybody that is spiritually poor must not be your friend. How do you know them? You know it by their discourse. What they discuss with you will tell you what they have inside. Because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. How do you know those who are spiritually poor? In 2023, I give it to you as a warning. Never you hang around anybody that discuss people. I tell you a reason. I tell you a reason very quickly. Hear from me. I'm a spiritual man. Anybody you talk about all the time, you can never be more than. Oh, yes. Don't make any man your topic. Don't make any woman your topic. Anybody you talk about all the time must be greater than you in life. Because when you're on top, you become a topic. So anybody that is your topic must be higher than you. Don't discuss people. Brother, discuss matters. Wake up in your house some morning. After your prayers, you talk things like $25 billion. You talk things like 100 trillion. You talk things like 50 billion pounds. Say it all the time. Let him lift your mouth, it will come. For the deep, collect for the deep. Don't wake up to talk rubbish. Wake up some morning and begin to browse the cities in London, the cities in America. Talk about how you will go to Paris. Talk about how you will fly from one country to another country. Brother, don't discuss Ungwa Road all the time. If you discuss Ungwa Road all the time, you will go to Ungwa Road. But when you talk London Heathrow, you will be at London Heathrow. When you talk about Washington, D.C., you will be at Washington, D.C. Your level must change this year. If they do them to you, I go scatter them. If they do them to you, I go scatter them. Don't argue with somebody over 15 naira. Madam, give me my change. My change is 15 naira. If you don't give me that 15 naira, I will die with you today. No! Leave the 15 naira for the madam. Walk out of the place with your shoulders hanging high. Madam is talking about 15 naira and you say $50 million. 15 million pounds. The madam will look at you again. And let me say this to you. When you call them all the time, they will come. He said, whatever I shall hear you say when you pray, that is what I will do unto you. Somebody tell your neighbor, say, can I give you a check of $25 million? What is your neighbor saying? Turn to another neighbor, say, can I help you? What can 100 million naira do for your business? If I just give you 100 million, would that help you? Now, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Bring it up. Now, listen. Everybody, tell yourself the truth. Tell yourself the truth. As you're hearing it with your ears and it's entering your heart, your body shape is changing. Your balance is changing. Life is controlled by the Spirit. And what you say is what you have. What do you see? I want you to see greatness. Is somebody hearing me? There is the way you will carry yourself as a lady. There are some kind of people that won't stop you on the way. They won't stop you on the way because of courage. Help me tell somebody, say, I belong to the best. Belong to the best group. If you belong to the best group, walk around for me. Not everybody, those who belong to the best group. I'm talking about the first class people. The very first class people. God punished the devil. I'm talking about the very first class people. Walk around, I'm about to close. If you're a first class person, walk around. If you're a first class person, walk around. I'm talking about those who belong to the first class. Lagabazakataya. They will apologize to you for putting you at the back. In the name of Jesus. Listen, if you show up in the occasion, program will change. When you show up in that occasion, program will change. If you hear me, say, I hear. Sit down, but don't go down. Before the end of this year, men will rise for you. Men will rise for you. Blessed men will say you are blessed. Say something that will make your neighbors wonder. Listen to me. This year, you must do some crazy things for me. Sometimes, when you're about to walking out of your house and your neighbors are listening, you discover that your neighbors are walking around. You want to blow their hearts. $50 million minus $10 million is equal to.
Oh, my leg, carry me they go. Oh, my leg, carry me they go. When you have a body, carry me they go. When you have a body, carry me they go. Oh, my leg, carry me they go. Oh, my leg, carry me they go. When you have a body, carry me they go. When you have a body, carry me they go. Oh, my leg, oh, my leg, carry me they go. Oh, my leg, carry me they go. When you have a body, carry me they go. When you have a body, carry me they go. Oh, my leg, carry me they go. Oh, my leg, carry me they go. When you have a body, carry me they go. When you have a body, carry me they go. Oh, my leg, oh, my leg, carry me they go. Oh, my leg, carry me they go. When you have a body, carry me they go. When you have a body, carry me they go. Oh, my leg, oh, my leg, carry me they go. Oh, my leg, carry me they go. When you have a body, carry me they go. When you have a body, carry me they go. Oh, my leg, carry me they go. Oh, my leg, carry me they go. And you got the body, carry me they go. And you got the body, carry me they go. Oh, my leg, oh, my leg, carry me they go. Oh, my leg, carry me they go. And you got the body, carry me they go. And you got the body, carry me they go. Oh, my leg, carry me they go. Oh, my leg, carry me they go. And you got the body, carry me they go. And you got the body, carry me they go.
2023.
I can see I can see everything turning around. I can see everything turning around. I can see everything turning around. Everything, I can see everything turning around. I can see everything, everything I can see everything turning around. Everything turning around. Jehovah the Lord, where's the Lord? Messiah anointing. Oh, my 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 Messiah anointing. Anointing for 2023. Anointing for 2023. Oh, my Messiah anointing. Oh, my Messiah anointing. Oh, what I'm gonna do later. I need your anointing for prayer. Oh, my Messiah anointing. Oh, my Messiah anointing. Oh, my Messiah anointing. Oh, my Messiah anointing. I need to be faithful. 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 I need to be faithful.
Thank you. Sit down, but don't go down. Hey! Hey! Then they shout, oh. Hey! Hey! Listen to me. With every level of seriousness, tell somebody sitting close to you, say, I carry something. It's like the person don't want to hear it. Shout it to their hearing, say, I carry something. Listen, you are not begging 2023 to favor you. You didn't hear me. You are not begging 2023 to favor you. If you beg 2023, you are not talking to do so. Why will you beg 2023? Can I say this to you? Time and season are in his hands. You see? I'm going to you throw like this. Hey. In 2023, what nobody has done in your family, you will do it. Make one promise to yourself this year what you will achieve. Do it now. Make one promise to yourself. One major thing you will achieve this year. Have you said it? Have you said it? Or you watch me. I didn't come as an ordinary man. I came sent by God. I carry the prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado. I know who sent me. Hear me. 2023, you are not begging to succeed. God punish the devil. You are not begging. You must manifest this year. There is greatness in you. Listen to me. Don't move with people who are myopic this year. Don't move with low lives. Don't move with people who will not challenge you. Anytime you move with people who you are better than they are, you will remain where you are. Don't make friends with people who you are better than they are. You know what? They will see you and shout, hey. You will think you have achieved anything. This year, move with people who are higher than you. People who will inspire you. People you will look at, you will want to grow. Don't move with people who, when you wear t-shirt you bought 7,000, they will put their hands on their head and shout. You mean you went to market and you bought only polo, 7,000 naira? Chineke. Don't move with such people. Are you hearing me? Don't neglect them, but don't make them your friend. Did you hear what I said? Don't reduce them. Don't look down on them. Don't insult them, but they shouldn't be your friends. Show me your friend, and I will tell you who you are. Move with people who will push you to want to grow. Don't move with people who are looking for a land that they are selling 200,000. A land they are selling 200,000 is not a blessing. Before development will reach there, another 50 years out of your life is gone. Move with people who will tell you that this land is 700 million, 1.3 billion. And you are standing there to tell the landlord, tell me the last price. And the landlord is looking at you. Say, tell me the last price. Landlord, talk well. If you convince me, I will come and buy it. Can I say this to you? When you discuss that all the time, it comes into your mind. Let me teach you this. What you hear creates an opinion in your heart. That is why don't you ever hear wrong things. When you hear wrong things long enough, you will be a wrong man. If anybody wants to tell you something negative, tell him I don't want to hear it. I want to hear that Jesus is the Lord. I want to hear that Christ can do anything. Is somebody hearing me? Don't go to people who will describe your yesterday. One of the greatest evil you will do to yourself this year is to talk of your yesterday more than your tomorrow. Anything you talk all the time, you will get there. Don't tell me about sufferings. Don't tell me about hardship. This year, talk about greatness. Tell me about where you're going, not where you're coming from. Once in a while, I remind you that I'm a village man. But when we move from here, I talk another language. You know why? What you hear creates an opinion in your heart. What you see creates an image in your heart. Make up your mind not to say wrong things. Help beggars, but don't join them. When you see a beggar, help a beggar. But after helping, walk away. It's a spirit. When you see great men, stick with them. See great people, stick with them. What they carry will begin to affect you. Do you know there's a friend you will have today? Your choice in life will change. Your mentality will change. Your reasoning will change. There are people that will hang around you. Your dressing will change. True or false? Your dressing will change. You begin to ask yourself, is this me? Look at our church now. Everybody here is on top. God punish the devil. God punish the devil. You know why? You can't hang around a good man and not be good. You can't hang around a great man and not be great. Something in you will tell you, Your sense of dressing will change. Your sense of reasoning will change. And can I tell you what? Immediately, I can change your mind. I can change your life. Some of you, you are beginning to change your wardrobe. But yet, when you look around you, you are not bankrupt. Then what happened? What changed? The deep searched for the deep. If there is a great man here, stand up and give Jesus salute. A great man, a great man. A great woman, stand up and give Jesus salute for 2023. for 2023. This is 2023. Something is about to happen now. Listen, if you have a car, I'm about to give you something you will hang in your car. If you have a car in your spirit, I'm about to give you what you will hang in that car physically. Because that car in your spirit, you will deliver it physically. Because it will manifest. What the Ebanyam know now? There's something I'm seeing for 2023. Talknado family, get ready. They will soon begin to talk anyhow. But what they say does not matter. Is somebody here? Hey! Bring me that in. Listen to me. Today I don't want to